Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel, and today we're going to give you some exciting news of what is in the Snapchat application for the month of October in 2020. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel. My name is Carl Lightning and today we're going to be talking about what you can expect to see in the month of October in the Snapchat application. And today we're not actually going to be talking anything Halloween as much as usually Snapchat will slap some of the exciting stuff that they normally would in Snapchat. You can expect that. There will definitely be a spooky looking snap map, lots of costumes and a few lenses that are haunting. So don't forget to have a look around Halloween for that. But today we're not going to be talking about that because we have some proper features that you'll be able to utilize in the application. Now, the first feature that's coming to Snapchat was a big surprise. I didn't know that this was coming. There was no hints from Snapchat themselves or any chit chat in the community from the other big members. So what is it? It's a sound library, and now you can choose a song and play it over the top of your Snapchat. Not only is this high quality sound, but you can actually choose where it starts when you press the record button. This was something I was not expecting from Snapchat. Other platforms like Instagram and TikTok already have a full library integrated. Snapchat have put a few selected songs into a library, which surprisingly, when I pressed update on the App Store, it was in there straight away. So this is different to how normally Snapchat push things out. Now currently I have only spoke to users who have got the iOS version of Snapchat, can confirm that they had it when they pressed update. Android users, I can't confirm if you have it just yet, but let us know in the comment section below if any of you are on Android and you have the music. Now to use and find this, basically open up the Snapchat camera. Under the flash and switch camera button you'll see a music note. Clicking onto that will give you a music library that you can select from. Now at the moment it is a limited amount. They've not said or even announced this feature, so I'm not too sure in the distant future are you going to be able to search for your favourite songs, or is it just going to be some hand-picked few? Now even I, who listens to the trending music in the UK, don't spot many of those songs, so I don't know whether this is like a top 20 in the United States, or if it's just a random pick of new songs that artists Snapchat have been paid to promote. I'm not too sure, but at least we got some new music that we can paste over the top of our videos in high quality, and you can even pick when it starts. And I do like this feature as much as I don't know many of the songs as of yet. Now Snapchat haven't just allowed you to add it just before you start recording. You can actually record a Snapchat and replace the audio from the video with the same songs, and again you can pick where it stops and starts. Combining this with the snip and trim tool, you can actually have audio where you're talking to the camera, switch to a bit of music and then switch back to audio. And I've done that when I was trying to show off the new feature on my Snapchat story, having a laugh showing you how you could use the feature. So have a go with that and see if there's anything fun you can do, and hopefully soon Snapchat will keep updating the roster of songs if they don't introduce a search button, which is really good because sometimes you might just want to send a silent snap but then think actually I can spice this up with a bit of music just in case someone has their sound on. Now another feature that I've seen coming into the application, this one won't push out straight away, not even I have it, but some of the lens creators have been putting on their story how cool it is to have Hey Snapchat. Now if you don't know what Hey Snapchat is, it's essentially like the Hey Siri but in Snapchat, and what you can actually do is ask it for lenses. In their demonstration back in June at the Snap Partnership Summit, where they really show off some of the stuff they've been working on, the lady asked Snapchat for pink hair and it gave her a filter or a lens with pink hair. So have a look. You do get notified when going into the application that there is a Hey Snapchat built in, but I've only seen it from a selected few at the moment. But this is exciting to see some new like automated AI inside Snapchat, so you can ask it for a specific lens. I'm not sure how good this works and how it works, the magic of Snapchat we don't know, but it will be exciting to see when this comes out. In other news, Snapchat now publicly share the information of how many subscribers each individual Snapchat show has. If you're new about Snapchat shows, down the bottom right there's a little play button, and this is a page that third-party production companies have sent off to Snapchat to publish on their application. It is a portrait orientation video, which is an interesting thing, and it works surprisingly well. If you push and hold onto one of these shows and hit view profile, not only can you view previous episodes, you can view how many subscribers they have, and it's really interesting to see how different shows, which some you wouldn't expect to have so many, have a big backing of subscribers. And it's nice to see that they're sharing this, because you know you're watching a popular show if it's got over 1 million subscribers. So this is a nice little feature that you can learn and see if you're interested just as much as everyone else is in the Snapchat shows. Now, I know a fair few of people have come to this video today to see if I've got any news on creator profiles. Recently, Snapchat have started rolling out public profiles without the verified star to creators or lens creators on Snapchat, and people want to know how to get it. Again, I've got no news on that. I've tried speaking to my contacts in Snapchat. I spoke to some of the OLCs, and some of the guys have actually got it, and it just appears and no one knows what the criteria is. The support page doesn't really support you in any information, so I can't give any extra info on that. All I can recommend is get started making some content and give them a reason to make you a creator. So make an entertaining story, or if you're interested in making lenses, these are great ways to start becoming a creator on Snapchat. Beauty of me, I'm a bit of both. I have lenses and I also used to run a Snapchat show, which may be coming back if I can get my creator profile sorted, because I know how interesting that would be to go back to the good old days where I used to promote content on Snapchat. We'll go back to portrait orientation. I'm sure that will be fun. Now, one thing that's really nice about the public profiles on Snapchat is they don't actually show anything about the numbers or the user's fan base on the profile. It is all about the content, which is amazing, and this is what I like about Snapchat. It's what drew me to the app back in 2013, was it was never about the numbers. Take Instagram and TikTok, it is about followers and likes, and people judge you on that as much as they say they don't. And this is what's nice about the Snapchat profiles, is it's all about the content. Snapchat itself is about being in the now, taking a funny video, sending it to your friends, putting it on your story. But I've never really ever cared about the views and screenshots. It's just fun to make content. So this is why Snapchat profiles will be different if they come into the market and everyone has the ability, even if they have to apply and they have to meet a certain threshold or something, you know, down the line that just gives it a bit of quality control. But this is something I'm looking forward to. So Snapchat, do not add a subscriber count to the profiles, as I feel like that will just make it number based. I know the metrics inside the profile, but that's private to the user who owns the profile. Now, please let me know in the comment section below, because I would like to know, as a discussion, would you rather have no subscriber count, or would you like to see a subscriber count on the Snapchat application? Because my opinion doesn't mean that it's right, and it is interesting to see what you would think in the community. So let me know. I'm also going to post this on Twitter, and hopefully some people leave some comments and tell me what they think, because I have a few people on Twitter who are quite big in social media, let alone Snapchat, so it would be nice to see their opinion. One thing you should definitely check out if you haven't already is the new addictive Snapchat game. This one is leaderboard based, so you can't play it with your friends, but you can certainly show off by scoring a very high score. What it's called is Island Jump, and you as a Bitmoji jumps across some platforms to try and score the highest. And you're probably thinking, whoa, that's an easy game, I can do it. Trust me, it gets difficult. Not only are you fighting with some platforms that don't want to stick around, but you also have sharks that are illy timed, and they will get you if you're not careful. And combine the two, a platform that doesn't want to stick and a shark jumping in the air can end in tears. Now, this game not only punishes you for failing, it's not a lethal injection into your hand, but even worse, if you fail, you have to watch a 5-second ad before you can start again. But trust me, an advertisement, this one isn't in your face, because by the time you've gone, it's nearly over. So check that game out. It's definitely fun and addictive. And this one being leaderboard based, you can see how good you are against your friends. Now, I will give a shout out to my lens creator friends, because they currently dominate the top 3 for me. So well done, Mr. Cloud, for scoring 337. That's an impressive score. Try and beat his score and see how well you do. If you want to add me on Snapchat, scan this code here and I will appear in your games list to see where I sit in all the Snapchat games. The last thing I'd like to mention about Snapchat games is I stumbled across their profile recently and found it was very bland. Snapchat, I think you're missing a trick here. The marketing that you could put in the Snapchat games, not only to promote to more users, but it would just be awesome to have an epicenter of Snapchat game goodies. Not only could we have some highlights about how-tos and tips and tricks on the current roster of games, but maybe have some awesome posters that you've made, or a trailer. This is something that I made for one of the games this week, and I just think it's awesome showing it off because I think it's going to bring in some new users that don't currently play the games. Snapchat games though do have a big following. I'm in about 7 group chats that are called Snapchat Esports, which is where the hardcore players who play like Tiny Royale and Bitmoji Party go against each other, because it is really awesome to be able to just make a group chat, hit the rocket and play with some friends on a game that they don't even have to download. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the awesome stuff that Bitmoji will be doing for Halloween. There's always a spooky snap map and some cool costumes for your character to wear, so don't forget to check that out around Halloween. I've seen some of you already are wearing zombies and vampire costumes to get ready. It's always nice to see that Snapchat make it themed for all those holidays. If of course you're new around here, my name's Carl Lightning and I run the Snapthis channel. If you're interested, subscribe. If you enjoyed today's video, then leave us a like and let us know about that discussion I talked about earlier. Should profiles have subscriber counts or not? Of course, obviously my opinion is my opinion, but it's great to see what the Snapchat community think. The final thing I'd like to mention, I do apologise on today's quality. It's a little bit lower than I expected. What I wanted was a bit more of a backdrop, but it didn't really work. If we switch the cameras around, if I actually have it for a moment, you'll see Liam here is actually sitting where I wanted to sit with a Snapchat theme over there. So I do apologise. We will get something new, hopefully by Christmas. We are going to try and plan this ahead. But with that said, Liam, it's your turn to finish the video.
Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.